Okay, so I am back with a part two. So, first of all, what I want to tell you guys is that there is some kind of way that this person is binding themselves to you energetically. So, what I can tell by this Two of Pentacles is that this is definitely someone that you used to be involved with, either through friendship, maybe an ex lover. Okay. And so there are, you can tell that a lot of you guys, especially with this death card, that you guys have tried to end the association with this person, but that they don't want it to end because they like to play games. They like to do the silly, evil stuff that they do, and just these two cards together. I mean, goodness gracious, I feel like a lot of you guys have literally, like, for some reason, this just seems like the source of all evil. My goodness. That death card is a very, very deep, deep, deep spiritual card that says that you need to pay attention. Okay. And a lot of you guys have possibly been going through this for at least a year, 2 years. Some of you guys upwards and beyond 9 or 10 or more years. And so there's little things that you guys can do for yourself, cord cuttings and things of that nature. It needs to be a permanent cord cutting. Hopefully you guys did something over New Year's instead of drinking and partying and forgetting about it, which is actually pretty good. That energy is good, but I feel like on some level, and which everybody is doing it, going to spiritual practitioners, dark magicians, and getting work done on you. Okay. Now, for some of you guys, and this is the one thing that I wanted to address, this Queen of Cups in the inverted position says a lot. And it says that for some of you guys are really feeling down about it. Like, you guys are really, really feeling probably depressed and, just not even trying to fight back at this point. And so one of my spirit guides is telling me that you feel as though this happening is something that God is forcing you to go through to teach you something, especially if you are first starting out with this cockamamie caca. Don't believe that. That's bullcrap. Okay. Yes, especially if you're on some kind of spiritual path where you're going to learn something. But this right here is like a setup. This is, your spirit guides to teach you something, as well as God who sends the spirit guides. They're going to teach you in their own way. God is going to teach you in God's own way. Now, if you are someone that has done something in the past, and it could have been major, something that you did, but these readings, yeah, spirit is saying no. I don't read for people that have necessarily done some people. I feel like there is minor infractions that may have been done, like maybe you said something, maybe you just defended yourself. And I have seen people become oppressed by evildoers and their evil energy and blame themselves. For example, this is my fault that I befriended this person, or this is my fault that I spoke to this person, or this was my fault that I got involved with this person. And that's not true, right? That's not true. People, just because they have an involvement, doesn't just because you mistakenly got involved with a bad person does not mean that you deserve it. Okay. Another message that I'm getting from that Ace of Cups is that a lot of you guys are coming up on a new beginning. And so I'm so excited to do your positive message for the day with this reading. However, there are some of you guys that almost are suffering from like a falsified bipolar, not disorder. I'm not speaking on the disorder because I can't do that in social media. But a lot of you guys are having like good days and bad days. That's not normal. You need to get your memory back. You need to remember when life was normal before this person or either this energy came into your life, and you need to know that it doesn't have to affect or afflict your life, especially those of you that are either recovering from it or those of you that are just starting out. Okay. If you are just starting out in the situation, please believe that even though people are bad people, even though you are a good person, bad things happen to good people all the time. Okay. So don't be mistaken in thinking that, this can't affect you, because it can. That's the wool being pulled over your eyes. And I feel like that message is probably one of the most important for today. That message that I just said, and you thinking that God did that to you. God is saying, I love you. Okay. Now, you guys, all of you guys know that I practice Hellenic polytheism. Okay. And so I work with the old gods like Odin, Kronos, the Sisters of Fate, Odin, Hermes. You get the picture. Hecate. Uh, they are so loving, and their message is that God is loving and that this evil has no place in your life. Okay. So, and also another message that I'm getting is that if you are suffering from some kind of sin from your parents or your grandparents, that is actually a real thing. And that you need to seek advice and go to your spirit guides for guardians, because they will guard you. They are not representing the bad people. They're only helping people that appreciate their lives and that actually want, even though right now you may have lost that, deep down, you just want to be happy under the sun, which is what God, the Most High that created all, wants you to do. Okay. All right, guys, that is part 2. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Please follow, like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys do need to reach out to me, visit divineservicesapothecary.com. Okay. All right. And also if you purchase or order a reading, please text me for my booking link after you make your purchase, or send your Cash App at 770-686-7461. All right. Thank you so much and Happy New Year. Bye.